finished the video and I thought, was there anything else I wanted to add on? The one thing I wanted to add on, and it's probably not crucial, it's just a reminder that this game is actually essentially built on the farming games of the past. When the whole kind of mobile game thing came out, a lot of those games were farming games. I don't want to put you off, but this game is in essence a proper war game in the truest sense, in as much as you build up your power, you build up your resources, you build up your speed ups in order to be ready for war. You know what I mean? So and there's just various layers of that, the equipment and the armaments I talked about before. Making sure that your resources are optimized, also like I talked about before, before as in the immediate previous video. But the other thing that I do, which I'm sure everybody does, is like I try to save myself time. So I get my marches ready. So on a new troop, you get the blue and the red. So for the red, you might think all these, you might, depending on where you're at in the game, think that these choices are slightly strange. For example, I've got a cav commander and I've got infantry. For the number one, the reason why I've got infantry is because they are tanky. The reason why I've got 88,000 is because I was a little bit lazy. I was aiming for something around about 85,000. I don't want these armies to be too powerful, because if I'm rolling with 4 or 5 armies, I want to get through barbarians relatively quick, but I don't want it that certain armies are still walking towards the barbarian and he's dead by the time they get there. So that's the reason why I don't have maxed. That's the reason why I've got the infantry, and the reason why I've got these specific commanders. So we're going to look at, okay, what I'm thinking is for my cow, and so if there's any kind of bad pronunciations, for a long time he was my speedy man, you know what I mean? So if I'm sending out one troop, one army to get a boost of some kind, or he's got to walk through the valley of death, you know, in terms you're in K3K, you want to get him there and back quickly. I loaded him up to be quick most of the time until I transferred to somebody else. So what I'm thinking is basically his tree might not be perfect, but the reason why I chose these commanders, and I'll show you in a minute, is because I want the cost of defeating a barbarian to be relatively low. So just to round that off quickly, I will look at the cow tree. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. So really what you want is this trophy hunter. Whenever this commander's troop spends action points to defeat a barbarian, you get more resources, and there's one for resource cost as well. Yeah, 10 fewer action points for this commander's troop to attack barbarians. You're just saving action points, and that's what you want to do. So even for cow, all was good. So I've got my 4 armies, send them into battle. You know the reason why I've got these 4 armies is because of the tree. You know the reason why I select approximately 85,000 commanders, because it will get the job done. And you know the reason why I select infantry, because it's relatively tanky. I'm looking for barbarians that are just over 21 and above, basically, because you get better rewards. So if you look at that, 20 and 3, I'm going to find somebody who's lower. It's the same. I'm looking for somebody 20 and below, and I may have actually got this wrong, but it'd just be interesting. Yeah, 20 and 2. If you look at the gems potential rewards, 20 and 2, and if it's above 20, 21 or above is 20 and 3. There you go. Aren't you glad you knew that? All right, cool. So that's that. What else do I do? And you've just got to save and just think about what you want to spend it on in that longer term sense. Is anything else critical? I don't want this to be an overlong video. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there's not. Don't my Kerouac, not a problem. Just to round that off, if you do all 50 yourself without rallying that 50th boss, you get 1 golden head. That's it. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a good day. Oh, and please like and subscribe.